And subscribe to the podcast.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And all that good stuff. Welcome to the pod, man. Welcome to the R.A.P. It is me, Bandy. Got my boys Keith, Vic. Ray will be here shortly. We just gonna get it kicked off right, man. So how y'all doing? How's everything going? How's y'all's holidays been so far?
Holidays been good, man. Chilling with the family. Out the way. Work's been kind of light, so it's been good, bro.
Nah,
yeah, it's been
facts.
good.
Yeah, yes, sir. Holiday season.
What you do? What about yours?
Man, honestly, it's been cool. Like I've honestly just been in vacation mode, just getting ready to go on this vacation, kick it with my lady, man, and then just enjoy my time.
Turks.
Just not doing nothing.
Yeah, and Turks.
Yeah.
Don't skip that part.
Yeah. So it's definitely gonna be fun, man. I'm excited.
He's trying to be humble.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we just going out, bro. Enjoying her birthday.
That's
What y'all got planned for the new year?
I'm trying to chill out, bro. I feel like I've been on tour, bro. I'm trying to get out the way for sure. Just trying to recoup for the new year. Trying to start the new year right. So I might chill with family or chill with some friends or something, but I'm gonna be low key for the most part, bro.
Yeah, nah, I'm probably going back home to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring the year in right. You feel me? With some of my brothers. But yeah, other than that, I'm be chilling. Because after that, I'm locked in.
Y'all going out?
In.
Y'all going out in the city?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm locked in for the new year, man. I did kind of, being that we are coming up on the end of the year, like one of the biggest things I kind of just like to do with my friends sometimes and really just, like just chop it up with them. And I feel like in the short time that we've, gotten to know each other, I feel like, we've grown close, truly became friends, became homies. So, just out of curiosity, like what's y'all's 2024 been like?
I'm going to go first.
Go ahead.
All right. So my 2024, I can say I learned a lot, but I also proved something to myself. It's been a great experience. Kind of had a taste of everything, like learning how to direct things in my life, things that I should do, things I shouldn't do. I ain't really had too many bad times. I had a few at the end, but I also feel like that was a lesson. Like I learned, you feel me, how to navigate through certain stuff. But yeah, besides that, it's been a great year. I can't wait for 2025. I learned a lot, got closer with a lot of people. Yeah.
What about you, Vic?
Mine's been, bro, both up and down. I don't know if I had to choose a word like duality, bro. It's been trying to navigate the ups and the downs, bro. The higher you go, the more steep the fall. You know what I'm saying? So in those moments, like he said, just finding a way to navigate those situations, bro. Learning patience, learning communication, and just embracing my role, bro. It's been a learning experience for sure. 2025 it's up though. It's lit. Everything that I learned over the last few years, really, bro, is it's time to implement it in 25, bro. So I'm excited, bro. I'm ready.
Nah, I respect that.
What about you?
What about you?
What you got up?
I feel like this year's been cool because I feel like this year I really just took the opportunity to just live and just enjoy enjoy life. Like
right.
Some of the stuff that me and my girl was able to do when it comes to just going to see Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese play.
That's fly.
Going down seeing Falcons and the Chiefs, stuff like that. It's just cool to kind of just been able to, be in a position where I was just able to do a lot of cool stuff.
Right.
Really just enjoy myself this year.
Yeah.
So basically one of the biggest things is continuing to do that in 25 and really just growing from what I was able to do this year for sure. Damn.
Well, look who it is.
Right.
Long day.
I feel it.
5 minutes in and
No, but sweating.
long day.
What you ran here?
Shit, basically.
Yeah.
Basically, man.
Nah, he asked
Yeah.
us. He asked us pretty much what you learned in 2024, bro. What's been your experience
Yeah, we
over
just
22?
literally just describing 2024.
Broke my damn top.
I mean, my experience, man, is a year of really like realization. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I know it's possible to bring a group of guys together to create a vision, but it's all about having the right people around you more so. So, that's my biggest takeaway because, like I said, we got all this done in 2024, and
did.
it was brought to fruition in 2024 with the idea in 2024. So we got a lot accomplished this year. But one of my biggest lessons is, you know, really don't depend on everybody else for your success. You know what I mean? So basically, control what you can control. So that's my biggest takeaway, and I'm excited to see what we got. You know, 2025 coming up for sure.
Got it, bro. What brought? Okay, you said control what you can control and realization. What were some of the moments, if you don't mind sharing, bro, or what was a moment that kind of, you know?
Man, really, it's really for me, man. It's controlling what you can control is really, you know, like for us specifically. You know what I'm saying? We can control how much we communicate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with me, I had to get my communication better across the board, from a leadership standpoint at work, from, you know, being around you all, even just now, you know.
Right.
I was in the emergency room with a dead phone before I came up here. So it's all about, you know, communication for me.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as I can control how I communicate with people and how I respond, I think, you know, that'll take you less. But for me specifically, just like you know, at our job, you know, me personally, it's like I got to control it. I could control it to, you know, so I could build toward what I want to build toward. So
Right.
with me, with us, is I was able to control. We could control as far as, you know, what we got going on, and personal life is really about communication.
I agree.
Right now.
I agree for sure.
What about for y'all? What was that turning point for y'all as far as control, what you could control?
I mean, for me, like, it's similar to what you said, but it's like, especially communication, because I feel like I improved that a lot this year, in all aspects of my life. But controlling your life, your destiny, that's pretty much like my control aspect. Just a lot this year. I believed in myself, and I'm understanding that, like, I always been able to do whatever I put my mind to. So if I put the right effort towards something, it's gonna come out like exactly how I envision it. So I think that's been a big thing. Like what we doing right now, the aspects of it, it's crazy to say that we have this idea and this vision. Like you said, we brought it to fruition. So
Yeah. And I think, you know, as far as us, I'm pretty sure you all could agree, when you can visualize yourself taking step by step to reach that goal, like literally just sit there and visualize. Like if I take this step, this step, this step, I know that could happen.
Right.
Everything else in between, you know, that's the stuff that you really can't control. You could control each step that you take no matter what. So just don't worry about really what you can't control.
Right.
I felt like that held me back a lot. You know, 2023, 2022, it was like I was putting myself in situations that I really had no, like, control over. So it's like, if you stress yourself out on stuff you can't control, that you can't do nothing about, like, why are you really stressing about it?
Right. And that's, bro, honestly, that's easier said than done. Because you naturally want to try to control everything, bro. That's something that I learned too, just piggybacking on what y'all said. Like, so with business and stuff like that, bro, those are things that we can control. But like for me personally, like my family was having health issues this year a lot for whatever reason, bro. And that helped me, well, not helped me, but it made me realize that some things I don't have control over. You feel me? Some things you just have to hand over to the big man upstairs, bro. But, you know, so it was a juggle. It's a juggle, like everybody's saying here, bro. You know, controlling what you can control and controlling how you respond to the things that you can't control is the biggest thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we all pretty much learned kind of the same thing this year.
What about for you, Bandy? What do you feel like you, what do you feel like you was able to control this year to make things happen for yourself?
I think the biggest thing I was able to control was just like my actions. And that goes from, just like my personal life, and all the way up into, my professional life, and as well as, like my dreams and everything. Because I was always the type of person, it's just like I knew I always had ideas to do things like that. But, sometimes I would just get stuck with just having the idea. And it could be a lot of different factors that kind of played a part where I wasn't able to, produce something. But it was just kind of one of those things where, like, for some reason this year, it was just like something just clicked and just told me to just try. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, just try it. And because if you don't try it, then you don't know what you could possibly grow into because you ain't never tried.
Right.
So whether it was with the come up, whether it was with the podcast, whether it was with like anything that I did, like I just wanted to just try. And I feel like being able to just take that first step and just like try something, I've been able to see what it looks like when you try and how much you can grow when you just take that first step and try. So like I said, one of the biggest things for me was just putting some action, and that's one thing that I can control is what I do to make shit happen for real.
Being intentional about it. Gotcha. Yeah.
So
being intentional is important.
So this year, like I was real big on like protecting my energy as well. So like anybody that came around me with like any negative energy, whatsoever that's draining,
You gotta go.
Like you said, gotta go. You gotta get them all through there, man. So
Space.
I've been trying to focus on really like a peace of mind more so, you know what I'm saying, this year. And I think that's kind of really came out like for the better.
Right.
Like Bandy said, if you don't give it a try, then you never know what would happen. Because when we had this idea of the entertainment collective, everybody could see the potential of it, right? Everybody could see exactly what we could do, and we was able to make that happen. Now, it could have been a great idea forever, you know what I'm saying, is if we didn't take these steps to actually, come together, bounce ideas off each other, Vic, you keep us in a straight line when it comes to structure in general, I think all of that collaboration in general is just a testament of, really good faith of what we had in each other throughout the year more so. I
agree for sure.
It's crazy you say that because outside when I was just talking to Bandy, I was like, I think if it was a different set of four, I don't know if this would have came to fruition.
Bro, I wouldn't have been here.
I was like, most people ain't getting it done.
I wouldn't be here.
Holding each other accountable, or because we can disagree, and that can be okay. We'll tell each other why we disagree.
Yeah.
That's
part of communication, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the biggest takeaway for me is really everybody can take constructive criticism when it comes to us four. All four of us really hold each other accountable when it comes to certain things, and I don't think anybody looks at it like a negative thing. You know what I mean? So if I say something to Keith or Vic or even Bandy, you know what I'm saying, that may come off as like instruction, you know what I'm saying, while criticizing, you know what I'm saying, all three of you are literally take for what it is and keep it moving, and I'll take it the same way as far as being responsive. So as far as us holding each other accountable, I think that's real big for us four for the most part. So if you're out there and you got a group of friends, like don't be that yes man.
Hell no.
Don't be the person that just always agrees with everybody to be cool.
Hell no.
Be the person that tests your friends. You know what I'm saying? That tests the intellect of your friends and actually, hold them accountable. So that's how you form a strong bond. And if everybody can react the same way, then it'll work out for the most part. So what do y'all think was like one of the biggest things in 2024 as far as like hot topics? Like what caught you all's eye in 2024, bro? Like
it was a wild year.
2024 has been a wild year.
It's been a wild year, bro.
So what, Manny? Let's start with you. Like, what was your biggest like hot? I wouldn't say hot topic, but like, what was your biggest takeaway in 2024 as far as like what was trending?
I think my biggest takeaway from 2024 is that I hate what sports talk has become, in a sense.
Why?
Cause I just feel like people just be saying stuff sometimes, and nobody speaks with context about anything, bro. I feel like everybody just be mad at something. It just be annoying, and I'm just like, I be listening to some people sometimes, and I'm just like, bro, what does that even mean? So it's just like, for example, like MVP talks and stuff like that. Like I'm the type of person, bro. I read comments and stuff. Don't ask me why I read comments, but I really do be reading comments.
I believe you.
But
read comments,
I believe you.
Nah, you shouldn't
I
read
don't read
comments
no more. Like I used to. I just can't find the time to really do it. But I used to. So there's nothing wrong with reading comics. It's actually sometimes better than reading books.
But nah, like what are the biggest things? Just to
it's better than reading books. Respect.
He said comments. I thought he said comics.
Nah.
I'm about to say, I don't read comics no more. I thought he said comics.
Nah, comments.
Comments. That's why y'all looking at me like, what the hell?
He said the comments.
You be reading comics, bro?
Nah, that's why I said not no more. But like back in the day, like if it was comics like in the back of a newspaper or something, I read Marvel.
Okay.
I read comics for fun. You know what I'm
respect
saying? Back in the day, have it.
Yeah, back in, you know.
But Bandy, what you saying? You be reading comments?
Yeah, and it just to kind of give an example of like I really just realized that people don't actually watch sports for real.
Why? Why you say that?
Because it's just like a lot of times, like,
you saying the commentators don't watch?
I don't think they watch sports for real either, bro.
Wow.
Because it's just like anytime, like they'll sit there and say something, and they'll sit there and give like their explanation about it, but none of it makes sense, because I'm just like, at the end of the day, shit got to be played on the field, played on the court. But you got people that just look at stats. I'm like, oh, well, so-and-so has so much more, he's got to be better. I'm like, no. Just because you got a lot of numbers don't necessarily mean that you're better than somebody.
Gotcha.
Like, you really got to like watch the game, because a lot of stuff doesn't have context to it.
But you do have people that just pay attention to analytics, and
I hate analytics.
Tell the story if you don't watch the game. So
The numbers don't lie.
I get what you're saying, but everybody has like, I get what you're saying as far as like the
I
commentators.
understand.
I feel like Kobe would be like horrible analytically, bro. Like you would look at Kobe's numbers analytically, and I feel like they'd be off. Because if you watch his game, like, bro, he took a whole bunch of bad shots, but they just went in.
Kobe's that nigga.
No, he is. But I'm just saying, like the way his game
analytics,
is.
You know,
That's a good.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't tell the whole story of it.
No, that's true.
That's that, and I think a lot of people just focus on that part and don't look at the entire story of what, you know what I'm saying, happens on a basketball court or on a football field. So,
and plus, like back
watch
in the day,
games,
like,
people.
They used to have like they really wasn't like analytic focus like back in the day. It was like if you watching like Around the Horn or one of the ESPN shows back in the day, they actually talking about it as a fan more so.
Yeah,
instead of talking about it, just looking at the numbers more so.
Yeah.
So
I think
I get what you're saying.
It's more so entertainment now.
Yeah,
What you're saying?
Everything, at the end of the day, everything business.
math and
they
sports
trying
don't
to-
go together, bro.
So
nobody
what
say.
for you, Keith? What was a big topic for you in 2024 that that'll live on?
A big topic. It was like in music, it was a roller coaster, bro.
It
Like,
was.
Yeah.
Like, didn't Drake and J. Cole drop this year?
Yeah.
And then
For All the Dogs?
And then Future dropped.
Was that this year or last year?
That was this year, wasn't it?
I think For All the Dogs was this year. It might have been this year.
Yeah, and then
Let's go to
you
Apple
feel me?
Music.
Future dropped. We don't trust you. We still don't trust you. And then it turned into Kendrick beef.
It did turn into Kennedy.
Like, that's a lot, bro.
Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, so it was in the end of 23 when that came out.
For all the dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean that led into 2024 as far as, you know, with Future. But yeah, that definitely was a wild roller coaster.
Now he doing the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What a year.
What a time to
run,
be
bro.
alive,
What a
bro.
fucking
Man,
run. What a comeback back in.
What a year, my
Like,
boy.
What a
Crazy.
time, bro. What a time.
One of mine was the
dirt.
Cat Williams interview with Shannon Sharp. I felt like that was like the
That
tip of
was
the
the start,
iceberg.
wasn't it?
Start of the year,
That
bro.
kicked it all off,
beginning
bro.
of the
That-
year.
January last year, man. I think that was monumental as far as
It really did set a precedent for the year, bro.
He kind of said like, "Hey, a lot of shit's gonna happen this
He
year."
said, "Hey, watch Diddy."
You got to tell him no. That shit was funny, but like it was literally set a precedent for what this year was about to be.
Bro, y'all think Diddy did everything? All of that shit?
Man, me personally, bro, I think
Like,
Diddy
all of it, bro.
so rich that he was on power trips, bro.
I agree with that.
And I
for sure.
think that, yeah, he might have did everything.
You think he did all of
but
that?
He might have had like people do these things to people. You know what I'm saying? To where it might not have physically been him, but it was probably under his direction. And I think that some people put themselves in that situation, believe it or not, by being so fascinated about being around
The
rich
money,
people
the money
and
shit, yeah.
wanting to get in, thinking this is going to be a shortcut for my career. Whichever way, I'm in here to get money. Whichever way, you know, not saying what Diddy did was right, it's wrong in every direction. But at the same time, I think that he did shit and he was directing it, either or. Like he was the head honcho. What the fuck was
He was
going
calling.
on?
He was calling the
He's on
shots.
top of the world.
Yeah,
man.
so
Right.
and then he probably felt untouchable. So I think he did all that shit, man. And
I feel like I my bad. I don't put when it comes to rich people, bro, and like when they be coming about all the little freaky shit that they be doing, like I don't put it past them, bro. It's just something about motherfuckers like be having a bunch of money, they be into some freaky shit, man.
just put like this though, like
Freaks.
they probably been doing so much freaky shit for 40 plus years. Just say
Right.
Diddy, right? Been on top since 90s. He probably been doing so much shit that it's like, okay, I got to take this freaky to the next level.
Because they got the bread
He
to
probably
do
got
it,
bored
bro.
with like regular
It's never
sex
enough.
was a bad
It's
hoe.
never
You know
enough.
what I'm
No,
saying?
I got you.
I'm
I got
gonna
you.
pay money for so other people
Niggas
can
get
be
money
free.
and just don't. Niggas get money and
Bring
don't
the
know how
oil
to
out,
act,
bro.
bro.
Right.
That's just disturbing, man. But I think like
Freak off
especially
is
the video
crazy.
with Cassie.
Yeah,
He's kicking her and shit in the hallway and shit. Like
Yeah.
that
Or he
just-
was in a towel. A towel is crazy.
So if he had paid that money initially, do you think we get that video? Do you think everything like spirals as quickly as it did? Like if he just paid her the money to
I think he did.
before the tapes and all of that? I
Nah,
thought they
nah,
was going
nah,
back
not
and forth
before
at
the
first. Yeah.
Maybe not.
I would have just paid, bro. Bro.
But
felt-
he ended up having to do it anyway.
It's $3 million, bro. Like, right. That's what I'm
Bruh,
saying. It's $3
anytime
million.
I think of that shit, bro, I always believe that the person being accused probably did do that shit. But I also believe that the motherfucker accusing is also trying to just get some bread. So I'm like, it's like you don't know what you don't know because none of us really know.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like if somebody told me that, hey, they probably lying and just trying to extort them, I'm probably gonna believe you. You tell me that, hey man, they out here doing some freaky shit, I'm probably gonna believe you. So I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you optimistic.
I'm
either
like,
way.
hey, either could be true.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't know until I see the facts.
What about in this case though? What you thinking like?
Hey man,
Yeah, where you stand? Where you stand?
Because he
in
did
this?
that shit.
You think he did all of it?
I think he did every single thing.
Damn.
Diddy
I don't
is
know if he did all.
He's
of it.
bored.
bro. Yes,
No,
He got all this money. He
just
done
because
already
you
did
bored don't mean
everything.
you do wild shit, bro.
So I knew Diddy was wild, bro, when
He's a wild guy, bro. Don't get me
when
wrong.
very wild.
when Lori Harvey was dating his son.
I ain't even know.
Or Justin Combs. Like Lori Harvey actually dated him.
Nah, I didn't
That's
know.
how she got
I didn't
her.
know that.
That's how she got her foot in the door in Diddy's crib.
Damn.
And then you go public dating your son's ex, bro. You know, Lori Harvey that messed with like Future,
Right.
Michael B. Jordan, all of them. Like Diddy was publicly dating her, and before
I
that,
didn't know
like
that
he,
either, bro. Damn, this nigga got the face.
like before that, like she was like,
He got the
I don't know if
face.
she was like
You passed this shit.
dating his
Damn.
son, but like she was like real cool with his son. So this guy was looking at her like while she's hanging out with his son, and then like swiped her
That's
and
crazy.
cuffed her.
Awesome. Hey, son.
Let me get that.
Yeah, like what you doing with that? Are y'all just cool?
Y'all-
What's going on?
Damn,
Hey,
okay.
son, let me see that.
That shit's
That's
crazy.
Where do you draw the line though? Like, so you can be accused and be drugged to court, get extorted for money and all that shit. You not even be guilty, but your whole name is tainted after all of this, bro. Like,
That's really it.
I think they got enough.
that's enough though.
No, I
Yeah,
think that they
no.
got enough on him to where, hey, we about to come get you.
We ain't seen nothing yet though, except the
haven't
cat. Except
Yeah, the Cassie video kind
we
of
seen
just
that,
like,
bro. But
We seen that, but it's like the feds ain't gonna come get you if they ain't got nothing.
yeah, they will. They got dirt.
They probably got some shit on dirt.
We
bro,
ain't seen
including the
nothing.
wiretap,
We ain't
you
seen
know what I'm
nothing
saying?
yet, bro.
Nah,
We
they
haven't
got
seen
dirt
nothing,
for sure.
but like the FBI is not gonna come to your house and have you incarcerated if they don't have any type of proof whatsoever.
Bro, they
that
came
means
in.
they've been watching you for who knows how long, or gathering so much information till it was the perfect time to come get you.
in the court of public opinion, bro.
Trump
that's
beat Rico too.
That's a hard.
He's the president.
Hey, they said his charges, one of them got a stick.
Who?
Trump. I don't remember what.
None of them gonna stick, bro. None of them, bro.
Nah, he could.
Not one. And the people that's with him, bro, it's not gonna stick. The capital, all that shit, bro. It's not gonna. None of it gonna stick, bro.
Nah, so like, what do you mean? Like when you say like, where do you draw the line? Like, where do you draw the line as far as like what you believe happened?
No, just how do we? Okay, so say not even Diddy, bro. Let's say Hove, right? I like his response, by the way, but say it come out that he had nothing to do with none of this, bro. Had he not responded the way he did, we would be talking about Hove in a whole different type of conversation right now, as far as him being involved, all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
Then say, come to find out he's not even like guilty of none of this shit. And not even just this situation, bro. It's been countless of like celebrities and people with money that have been accused of things. Only to,
Extortion's real.
that's what I'm saying, bro. So
Extortion's a real thing.
that's what I'm saying, bro. So where do you draw the line? Like, especially if there's no facts. Like, do we have repercussions for the people that are extorting people and it's not fact, or what? How do we?
Well, I know people that get caught like extorting, like the Karen Cipher girl that tried to extort Rick Pitino when he was
Right.
in Louisville for money.
Right.
She ended up having to she ended up having to do some time. So
Okay.
I think if it's proof that they're trying to extort, they probably get a slap on the wrist, something like that. But I'll draw the line when motherfucker get locked up and the feds come. It's our accusations until they come to me. Like,
No, they got him, so it got to
yeah.
be.
So it's like with Diddy, it was like his lawyer came out. Oh, all these allegations aren't true. Then Cassie came out was like, oh, da da da. Then the video comes out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then after the
You don't
video, it
believe
was
nothing
like
he say.
straight downhill from there. They raided his house. You know what I'm saying? Then they.
They needed a reason.
I
know
feel
what
like
I'm
that's
saying?
media. I
So-
feel like it's typical media shit though.
Can I ask you though, what did Hov say? Because I didn't see that.
He basically just didn't. I don't know. He didn't respond the way Diddy did, bro. Like he didn't go into hiding or none of that shit, bro. Like he addressed it as soon as it came to the forefront. Let everybody know that he was pretty much innocent and that he wasn't going for just niggas trying to extort him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
even the lawyers, bro. The lawyers, he's talking to the lawyers like, we just haven't seen this type of response, bro. I haven't.
He's on some stuff like, I'm gonna get in front of it before it
Right.
even.
That's what you're supposed to do though.
Right.
And the Carter family, they still popping out. You know, they had the Moana 2, I think, or
It's
the Lion
business
King.
as
They
usual,
popping
bro.
out the
Yeah.
movie.
Right. Right.
Premieres.
Beyonce just performed.
Just had her Beyonce bowl.
That was a cold performance,
and the whole
too.
family was there too, though. You know what I'm
That
saying?
performance
So-
was cold. That
Yeah, it's still on
performance was
Netflix.
cold.
daughter performed with her.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
It's
like
crazy.
okay, like we not about to hide from this shit.
Nah, I
we
like
gonna
that.
take it on, and we still
like
out
that.
in public. Ain't nothing changing our motion.
I like that.
I respect that as well. So once you look at the different responses, do you feel like Diddy was
I
a little
think,
bit?
yeah, I think Diddy did some of that. I think I don't know if he did all of it, but he definitely, I feel like he did some of that. But I don't know. I feel like the media, I don't know, they kill our moguls too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we never get, bro. When somebody reached the top,
I just don't understand the whole concept of just like wanting to see somebody fail. Like that energy has always been weird to me. It's just like just seeing people always kind of just like, granted it's on the internet, but just seeing like just people wanting to see the downfall of people like a Jay-Z, people like a Diddy. Like I'm never gonna wish no ill will on nobody.
right?
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I just hate that's like what people have become, where to the point where it's like they go out of their way to try to bring somebody down.
Right.
And for what? Like,
Man, I think it's all about what they did, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the allegations of Diddy, bro. Like, come on now, I want you to get locked up for that shit.
nah, I
If-
definitely want
if
to be.
did
He
it,
got to
you know?
be
yeah,
held
if he did
accountable.
it, he
Yeah,
should,
bro.
you know.
You gotta think, bro.
It's about the details. Like if
Yeah.
it's a regular, like, hey, this, like, just say like for example, like DaBaby, like he got canceled for bringing Tory Lanez on stage in a fucking mascot suit, like,
Yeah.
right after he performed with Megan Thee Stallion, right? And then he said something about the LGBT community. I wouldn't necessarily pray on his downfall because of that. Like I'm not, I wouldn't go out my way because of that. But if
Right.
somebody's sexually assaulting, kids,
Yeah.
minors,
Yeah.
human trafficking, like
Everybody
all this
gotta
shit,
be
like
held
that shit's like the
accountable.
worst of the worst. Like just imagine like the people that's actually going through that shit. You feel me? So that's why I don't mind when people talk shit about Diddy like right now, because like, bro, the shit that's coming out is like kind of disturbing in a way.
Right.
And if you've been
Facts.
doing this for as long as they said you do, you an evil person.
Yeah, no,
And I don't
if he's on
wish the
that for
best for
sure.
you whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like if it's warranted like that, then yes. But
Yeah, that's the only way.
like he was saying, like it's easy because, bro, it's easier for people to hate on something than to actually support or like it. Because everybody want to be different, but y'all all being the same. You feel me?
facts,
So
bro.
like, I don't know. That's a big gray area for me in the world right now. But like,
a good example again is like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to go post all this negative stuff about Jay-Z just because of some minor accusations. You know what I'm saying? But
Is it because of the response though? Because a lot of people was waiting for Jay-Z's name to be brought up. Like,
Jay-Z's name been floating around for.
That's
for
what I'm saying,
forever,
bro, and they
you know
tried
what I'm
it.
saying? They definitely trying, but I think it's the way that he responded, and it's also it's like, hey, like y'all just kind of like throwing it out there at this point. There's no solid nothing
Right.
on
Yeah.
it whatsoever.
Right.
At least with, I ain't gonna keep saying Diddy's name, but at least with him, it's like you have people that accounted for some disturbing stories, like even going back to the 90s, even when it comes to like his ex-wife that mysteriously passed away and all.
Yeah,
like it's a whole lot of shit, bro.
she wrote
Like,
a lot
dude
in
was
that
probably
book, bro.
evil as hell. Yeah,
she
was
wrote a
right
lot
in
in
that
that.
book.
Yeah.
So, but with him as well, like they said that, most of the CIA and everybody probably trying to get Diddy because he got people on tape and doing this and doing that.
Yeah, he got
That's-
info, too.
That's probably politics or in the higher ups that don't want that shit to get out. So we gotta go ahead and get him gone, lock him up before we end up being implicated as well.
I feel like I feel like it's a bad mix of everything, bro. You know, it's a lot of politics involved. It's a lot of higher ups involved that can't afford to let certain information get out. I feel like Diddy also started paying attention more to his influence to the culture, and started putting his money in certain areas that would actually benefit the culture. And I think he did some of that shit. You feel me? So I think it's just a bad mix of all of that, bro. But only time will tell, bro. That was just my question, bro. Where do we? Because if not, bro, how do we stop extortionists from extorting people who got money, bro, just because they want the money?
I don't think that's ever gonna stop, honestly.
I agree. It's
You
been
really-
around forever.
you really can't stop it right now. Extortion is like people want to be seen, bro, or they want to be known for something. That's like
Quick
trending
payday.
right now. Everybody want to go viral. Everybody want to be in the camera, in the light. You know, so that's a tricky question right there.
Attention is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, for sure. Did y'all know, still staying on the music tip though, with the Drake and Kendrick beef, did y'all know that Drake was in like a $400 like $400 million 360 deal.
I didn't know that shit, bro. When I found that out, bro, I kind of lost a little respect, bro. Although 400 million is a lot of money, bro.
Yeah. I knew he signed a deal for like the 400 mil, but I didn't know that it was actually a 360 deal. I thought it was just a deal that he just worked out or whatever.
Yeah, so he actually signed a $360 million upfront deal. It's 400 total, but they gave him $360 million up front in 22, and they actually
This was in 2022.
2022, bro. Like when he was damn near like untouchable at the top of the game, right? So they said that if you look on AOL.com, the actual article, it says that they own his publishing, licensing, recording. I never heard that. They own his recording, his merchandising, and his visual media projects. So it's like they literally own every aspect that he does, like through and through.
That's tough.
Like even like 360, like company owns you no matter what, right?
Facts, bro.
So
Facts.
what is y'all take on him? Even though he signed the biggest deal in music history, what do y'all think about it? Like actually being a 360? Would y'all have took it?
He a duck, call him Donald. Nah.
Would you have took that deal?
It depends, bro. I don't know what's going through his head, so I can't really.
How long is the deal?
Is he planning on flipping it or like?
I mean, it doesn't have like, hey, you have a certain amount of albums. You have this. Like, if I give you 400 million, I'm expecting at least $1 billion back, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to how much his net worth is, they probably expected or still do expect a certain amount back.
Of course.
Probably an album or two, who knows? But like if he's talking in the mic on the podcast like we're doing right now, UMG owns that.
Like he was on the stream with Aiden Ross.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, start streaming now, buddy. Like,
he's a streamer
crazy. Now you
he
streaming
got
with
a
State.
streaming platform though.
He's a streamer now.
When he's on camera,
he was like, "Yeah, we just want to give. That's one of my favorite things to do."
Like he has his own channel and
bro.
everything.
Like he's a streamer. Like he got
Because it ain't Aiden. Aiden's banned right now.
It was
so.
He was on the platform streaming as the host per se, right? So, but the thing is, like,
what does that do
you
for y'all,
popping up
bro?
on our phones and computers streaming, like, your label still owns that too, player, because they own your visual media project.
Does that diminish
What if
anything
this is
for
the
y'all?
downfall? Like the downfall of Drake. Like what if this is the end? Like, you know how like every athlete kind of just starts to tail off. Like,
Right.
what if this
Right,
is Drake's tail off, bro?
Boys, you getting up?
Oh man, bro.
Nah. I think he dropping another album, bro.
I know
He
he
don't have a
dropping one with
choice.
Party.
He don't fuck with
But
academics no more.
if it's not,
Does he not fuck with academics no more?
I ain't heard nothing about academics in a minute.
Since the Not Like That's dropped, the
is a rap?
fucking reaction, man. He cut everybody off. And he tried to, I really think, like
hope
so
this
now
ain't the
learning that,
end.
though, I really think that he's suing in hopes of getting out of that 360 rather than more so like suing because of Kendrick. Like, yeah, but this is a great excuse of why I can get out this motherfucker.
I don't know
Because-
if he gonna win that,
It'd be
bro.
crazy.
He might
They
not.
told Kendrick to
They
this.
own you, nigga.
But if he didn't sign that deal, bro, if he didn't
Never
sign that
imagined
deal and
this
went
shit.
independent, bro, he'd be the most paid artist
Absolutely, bro.
ever in history.
Absolutely.
So that would have been an end of the music industry. That's what I seen in a couple places. If he would have went independent, like
Maybe
That
that's
would've
why
been it
they
for
paid
labels.
him that much money, because they knew that he would possibly be able to essentially destroy the music industry.
If it was in 2022, bro, he might have an album or two left on there. He might still go independent. He might still be able to do so.
Kendrick's slowing that down.
I agree. If anybody, if anything's gonna
Drake
stop
does need
him
to
from
take a
getting
break.
that, it's gonna be
I don't
Kendrick.
He
I
need
don't
to take a
think
break.
Drake's a legend.
He is.
For sure.
Yeah,
There's
he'll
no
never
doubt.
die down. His album's always gonna do.
He's
numbers.
not-
But if
down
he's
as we speak.
streaming, bro,
He's just not
If
where we're
he's
used to
streaming,
him being. That's it. He
he's
ain't
in.
gonna-
what do you
He's
call
Wizards
that, though?
Jordan
If
right now, bro.
Cause if he dropped tomorrow, you listening to it?
It's not going.
I just want to hear what he got to say
Yeah, go
about
hit the same.
If Drake
Nah.
drops tomorrow, bro, it's not gonna hit the
If
site.
it if he
Drake
dropped
is
tomorrow,
in
and it's
his
hard.
Wizards Jordan
then what?
era, bro.
Y'all thought Gunna wasn't gonna be that.
I didn't think that.
It's like
That was
he
for
a
different-
snitch.
that was for
Then they
different
was
reasons,
Like,
though.
I mean, but it's an example though. It's like the same.
Now I'm not mixing it up with I wouldn't listen to Drake. I still would listen to Drake's music. But as far as like, man, he's saying like I think this is the
It's
20-year
doing
mark in the league. It's like
He's Wizards Jordan right
His
now,
next
bro.
L is over though. He got this next album, whatever he dropping, got to be a W.
I feel like he's in that mode when he dropped Scorpion, bro. Like that whole vibe.
But that was 2016.
I know, bro, but his back was against the wall. Scorpion was hard. I
Oh
fucked with
yeah, I
Scorpion.
love Scorpion. Scorpion got better.
So
with
either
time,
he's gonna
too.
deliver something like that or better, or it's a wrap, bro. You know, to me.
yeah, because I honestly think like when he dropped even them throwaways, bro, and all of that, I think that would have been bigger if he wasn't going through what he's going through with Kendrick. He dropped that in the midst
Kendrick
of that.
stepping on all that shit.
Win and still some bangers off of it, but it's like, are you listening to him every day?
I wish they would put
Hell
Red,
no.
Green, Blue.
Probably
back on
not.
streaming
You know what I'm
services,
saying?
though.
Like,
Who?
I said I wish they would put that song Red, Green, Blue back on streaming services. That song was hard though.
yeah. So out there, if you're out there, don't sign no 360s, man. No matter how big that shit is.
You don't even have to sign a 360 now,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Business tip of the day:
On
no
your masters,
360s.
man.
Even
nah,
if
it might not
sitting
be
on-
worth nothing though. It just depends.
Yeah,
It just depends. You might
you
need
may
to
own
take a
your
deal.
masters, and your masters don't be worth the damn thing.
Right, you might need to take a deal to get you off the ground, bro. It's just about being smart after you get off the ground type shit, bro,
Yeah.
and having the right people around you and shit like that, bro. Like, some people can do it individually or independent, bro. They got the buzz and shit to do it like that. Some people actually need a label and shit behind them to market and like make them bubble and be hot. So it just depends on your
You
situation.
need that engine, but and that machine, I feel like in 2022, like Drake was that machine.
Yeah,
And like he could have literally had the whole world in his palms if not saying if he didn't sign it, but he'd been a free citizen if he didn't sign
A
that
free
motherfucker.
You
citizen.
gotta
Instead of,
think, man. He had the world on lock, really, for
yeah,
2-3 years straight.
yeah.
You know, that's why he dropped with J. Cole. You feel me? He's like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do next. And folks just, and J. Cole got his ass.
Right
Right up
out,
at it.
right out, right
Yeah,
out.
that was one of the smartest moves in the whole beef. Like, oh, okay. We all caught up.
He got his money and got out of there, bro.
J.
Yeah.
Cole
get up outta here. I
said,
tried
"You
to-
know
Y'all
what?"
my brothers.
He said, "You know what? My fault.
I'm straight.
My fault,
I'm straight
bro.
on
I
that.
don't even know why I,
I
said
should've
big
even
I
said
don't
that.
even-
straight on
I don't
that,
even know
bro.
why I
I'm
said
straight.
all
I'm
that,
straight.
dog.
And if you think about it, bro, all this shit happened because
Of that shit, bro. That line.
of J. Cole's verse.
Yeah,
Because of that line, bro.
J. Cole said big three. And Kendrick,
Kendrick got
snapped.
straight in the
He
booth.
said,
That's
"Fuck the big
crazy.
three,
Big three,
nigga.
what?
It's just
Nah,
big
you
me."
tripping, nigga. You tripping.
Damn, J. Cole, if he
Oh,
just had
shit.
some different lyrics, bro. Like,
right.
none
He
of
ain't
this
even
would've
say
happened.
that.
I'm glad
J.
he did
Cole
that
was
shit.
2
I'm
or
glad
nothing
he
like
did that
that.
shit.
He just said we the big three. We all equal, man. Kendrick's like, fuck that. We not equal.
Y'all remember?
He been
y'all
waiting for
remember
that.
Kendrick's Control verse but from back in the day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that shit felt like. And I felt like this time,
They
I
was
felt
beefing
like
back then,
Control
though.
was just like a subtle warning. And I think everybody was just cool. But I don't know what it is, but Kendrick been unhinged.
I'm happy to see it, bro.
Me too.
Rap was soft as fuck for a minute, bro.
It was.
It
I
was-
think
It's still not in a great place.
It ain't, but
Feel me? But
where do you think it is?
I think it's mid
Barry.
right now, just like the NBA.
Yeah.
No, facts.
Them two
Nah,
is
NBA
just
is
very
definitely
mid
mid.
right now, both of them.
So what do y'all think about like in the last 5-6 years the surgence of female rappers compared to like your male rappers? Because nowadays like you got your Lottos, your Glorillas, you know what I'm saying, your Cardi
Glorilla
B's,
is
all
fire.
that shit. Like they slick. Like anytime I'm just driving from point A to point B and I click on the radio, it's probably gonna be 3 to 4 female rap songs before it's one regular hip hop song or R&B song. So it's like I feel like that they kind of took over the industry in a way these last few years. What do y'all think about that as far as like the female rap resurgence? Do y'all think it's a good thing or do y'all think it's watering? Do y'all think it's interference of like better music?
no, I think it's both actually. Since you said that, but I think it's a good thing, bro. And they winning because they working together. You
Besides
feel me?
Minaj, Nicki Minaj, she's still winning, but she don't even.
That's
That's a
yeah,
weird
she's
beat.
on
That's
auntie.
a weird.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
oh,
on
that's a
like
weird
some,
hating ass auntie.
she's on some gatekeeping shit, bro. But Yeah, all the rest of them are pretty much working together, bro. Even if they like each other's music or whatever the case may be, in public, they supporting each other.
Yeah.
So their music is spreading like wildfire, bro. They helping each other get money, bro. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? With men, it's different though, bro. It's always gonna be competitive in the rap game with men. You know what I'm saying? So they just took a different approach to it, and they still do have that competitive nature within their circle too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why it's working for them. But also the lyrics and shit, they not great, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's not. I don't feel like they really delivering much of a message, but it's just good to see them win, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like you have your few in between. You know what I'm saying? Like Lotto, for example. Like I think she's very talented when it comes to actually rapping as well, compared to a Sexy Red. Like I think Sexy Red's talented in her own right, but she's not an MC how like a Lotto or
She's
a
a
Cardi
party,
B
yeah. She's like a party
is, you know what I'm
artist, bro.
saying?
Like
And even Shorty from Detroit, I forgot her name. It's not on my mind, but they're actually really good MCs as well in my head. But I feel like part of that's like pushing like an agenda on the world too, in a way, not necessarily pushing like softness, but it's like devaluing like masculinity in a way when it comes to putting out so much female music and necessarily just having it playing like all the time. Like
why? Like why?
because I just feel like that back in the day, like you had your select few, like your Eves, you know what I'm saying, that's collabing with everybody else, but it just wasn't 10 Eves. You know what I'm saying? So instead of hearing 1 or 2 Eve songs on the radio, now you hearing 10 to 15, 20 female songs. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with it. But as a masculine man, if I want to listen to the radio, like, why don't we just start like a female station? Then, real talk. And then like have a your regular
bro, you
radio
cannot
station.
segregate the music, bro.
You can have your regular radio station. You can have your
He didn't
station
care.
where
He
you just
didn't
gonna play female music.
He didn't even
bro.
care about
Like
none
I
of
just
that
feel
shit.
like that.
You finna get canceled.
Yeah, he's
like,
about it.
Nah, bro. Like,
So you want a whole separate radio station?
would
for
that
it?
not be smart?
No.
I think it would be.
Hell no, bro.
I think
Okay.
it would be.
All right.
Not saying like take female
so just
music.
just the female station just got all female rappers.
No, so just say like, for example, if you got like B96.5's here, right? Keep B96 how it is.
Okay.
Now you can have a female host, you can have a female DJ, you can have a female that actually can start their own shit.
Right.
It's not that in the world right now at all.
Okay, so you saying keep B96 regular, like a mix of both?
No, keep all the regular radio stations regular, right?
Yeah, mix of both.
Bring in some
But
different
have a
music on these
female.
radio stations, and you can have your
Okay.
for females that listen to rap music all the time. They can have this specific radio station rather than it already being that as a
Radio.
public radio station.
So like what
Radio
if-
plays what's hot.
Right now, the chicks got the hottest shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, like
They-
It's
they-
more-
this
it's
was
more
their
than
year.
was hot.
This is their year. But what if let me tell you how that's not gonna help. Cause just because they
see
got
why it's
their
not gonna
just
help,
because
but-
they got their own station ain't gonna stop a dude from going to listen to just their station.
Okay, if a dude wants to go listen to their station, he could go listen to their station, bro.
Okay, it's a good idea though. It's a good business.
Like
idea.
it's
I just know I
nothing to
fuck
it,
with
bro.
Glorilla, bro. Glorilla fire.
Glorilla be spitting though.
close
lit.
code.
I just feel like
I'm
it's a
from
lot of
Memphis,
fire
what you
music
know
out there,
about
and I don't want to hear Megan Thee Stallion 4 or 5 times on a 30-minute trip.
Nah, you got to put your own playlist on, bro.
Yeah, but that's just mainstream, I guess. But I think that females is winning in the rap industry over your average males, and I think that's a great dynamic to have. As far as like, I'm loving seeing them come up. I think it's good that there's a balance now, but for the most part, I think they need to actually start putting like hits on the radio or on like mainstream that's really not now because of streaming services, right? So they can have all the streams. That don't mean it's gonna still be on the radio type shit. But So as far as like the music industry though, like who are y'all listening to? Who's y'all biggest artist y'all listen to in 2024?
Man, I think everybody listens to the same person, same two people.
Who?
Nah, I be
Three is Future.
Who's your three?
Future, Kendrick, and Drake.
I listen to a little bit.
I don't even
everybody.
listen to Drake, bro.
But they took up a big chunk of the year, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Who's been your top three this year?
Bro, I listen to the same few artists, bro.
For years.
Nah.
No, I mean,
try to choose
I
me,
kind
though.
of do though. Like, it's
Kinda,
hard
yeah.
for me to try to find new music.
It just
and
depends
actually
on
be a
what
fan of
mode
it.
I'm in, bro. Future heavy. Gunna, I was iffy on. Drake, I don't really listen to Drake, bro. I mean, I listen to his songs when he dropped, bro, but I don't really like tap in after that. Kendrick, of course. I like Gates, bro. I fuck with Gates. Don Tripp been dropping. I don't really like check for him every time, but he's definitely on a playlist too. I'm trying to think of who else.
Shout out Don Tripp, man.
Tripp's cold.
Yeah, Tripp's cold.
Tripp's cold. I like Dolph too. I fuck with Dolph. I like CMJ. I like
R.A.P.
Bag.
You like Dolph and CMG?
Yeah, I do. I ain't got no picks in that.
Yeah, me neither.
I ain't got no beef in that, bro.
They cool.
This guy.
They cool.
Yeah, that's the few, bro. I mean, I probably tap into a lot of artists, but who I'm listening to consistently, bro, is probably the ones I named.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of nipped in the bud for me as well. I've been listening to Lil Durk heavy this
Durk,
year.
I fuck with
he
Durk,
dropped
too.
some bangers this year. It last 2 years actually. Kendrick more so here lately than earlier in the
Everybody.
year.
Yeah.
I still go back to his old albums, but like you said, it's all about how I'm feeling, man. One day I might be listening to '90s all day long, '90s hip hop. Next day I might be listening to '90s R&B.
I might be an
hits,
R&B
You know what I'm
bag,
saying?
yeah,
I'll be on my
facts.
R&B kicks too. So it's not just hip hop artists for me. Like I still fuck with Chris Brown's music. You know what I'm saying? Andre 3000's Flute album.
Nah, you listen to that?
I actually did,
Bro, I
bro.
cleaned the house today.
Yeah, I got my little vibes playlist, but I ain't got the flute on there, bro.
The
No,
flute?
bro. I'm not
flute
gonna
was
lie, bro.
fire.
Like I listened to the Flute
No
album,
disrespect, bro.
but
I respect
I heard
3K.
it was
That
a
shit's
nice
relaxing,
album.
bro.
It's
no, it's
relaxing.
like,
Yeah.
I listened to it once all the way through, and I'm probably never gonna listen to
How
it.
many songs is on there?
I want to say I probably listened to a cool 8. I wouldn't even
You
call
listen
them
to
songs.
8 straight
How
flute
long are
songs.
the songs?
I couldn't even tell you, bro. You just listening
You
to
just
a fucking
vibing.
instrument,
This shit
bro.
just-
Yeah,
it's
he's
kinda
cleaning the house.
Kind of have like
Blowing through the whole album. Just
No, I kind of have like
Flute,
kind of have it like
whole
a
album.
background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I feel it.
I just thought that was crazy though. Like not saying it was a crazy album. It's just a crazy concept to have. Like I'm about to put out an album.
Nobody
with
else can do
flutes.
that. Nobody else can. That's
Like
only
Andre,
3K.
you did that because of your namesake, and we actually fuck with you as a human. I feel like
Anything he
he
put
be
out.
on tour.
Yeah,
He
be
on
walking.
tour, bro.
Yeah, that shit's wild. You said you listened to it all the way through.
Yeah, like I was just like folding clothes and cleaning the crib when I had it on.
That sound
I was
about
just
right.
like-
Yeah, that sound about right.
I was like, it's cool.
I get them vibes. Get them vibes from that junk, man.
The fluid joint. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's crazy.
All right.
Got it.
Man.
So what are y'all looking forward to? Like, what are y'all looking to accomplish in 2025? Like what's next, man? As far as personal goals, like what's your biggest resolution gonna be, and like what does moving forward look like for you all? I'll start with you, Bandy.
I think 2025, I think one of my biggest things is just like continuing to grow. And that's, growing in all aspects of life, whether it be personal, career wise, financially, and all that good stuff. So that's really my main goal, is just continued growth and continue to be intentional about my growth. And just find different ways to just continue to just enjoy life too. So that's my biggest thing for 25.
What's up, man? That's a good resolution. Good statements to have. What about you, Keith?
For me personally, I'm actually very excited about 2025 just because I feel like I've like come into myself to a point where like I don't know, probably like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was like having a rough time, going through a lot. Stuff kept happening. I feel like I kind of lost myself.
Yeah.
But over the past 2 years, it's been like, yeah, this journey where I'm kind of stuck, but I'm moving forward because I never stop. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of this year, I can say that I truly like know myself, and I'm excited to enjoy my 2025 and be intentional. Like Bandy said, I have a lot of purpose. My son's growing up. It makes my heart warm, bro. Every time I see him. So,
Hell yeah, he got a truck and a car too.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Big
Hell
body
yeah.
bands.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me?
hell yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's what's up, man. What about you, Vic, man?
Bro, 2025, really, I'm just trying to run the money up, bro. I'm trying to touch a bag, bro. And I don't just mean like an average bag, bro. I'm trying to touch a real bag.
Absolutely.
Facts.
I'm trying to collab with who's on the same type time that I'm on. Trying to run it up, trying to teach whoever's trying to learn whatever I can give. I don't know. I'm just trying to change the vibe, bro. I feel like it's cool to compete, bro, but I'm trying to link with niggas that is on the same type time and that want to get money and that want to do something progressive, bro. Like, you know, I'm trying to change the narrative type shit, bro. That's what type of year I'm on, bro. Like, for the last few years, it's been cool. I've been kind of behind the scenes type shit, but I think 2025 is a pop out year. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get active, bro. I'm trying to get active.
Yeah, I feel like, man. Same for me too, man. I think it's really like a year of progression, a year of learning. Really, me set myself up to be better leader. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. I have an entire household. You know what I'm saying? So, just trying to set a great example for my daughter, just like Keith is for his son for the most part.
Right.
And like we said at the beginning of the episode, man, just controlling what I can control. So 2025, what it looks like for me is really building relationships outside of the organization, collabing as much as possible. And also, for the most part, it's like I'm gonna also protect my sanity as well. You know what I'm saying? So, any negativity that comes my way whatsoever this year, like I'm just focusing on the people that's positive.
Right.
Support who supports you. You know what I'm saying? And actually try to expand the brand as well. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
as far as like the entertainment collective in general, I want to try to get us as much exposure as possible in all avenues when it comes to like the podcast. You know, this is just one segment that we do, and when it comes to business, sports, moving up that ladder, that's really all that matters. Really, to me, is
Right.
setting that example and keep moving forward and building trust. So sometimes it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So networking is going to be a big thing for me this year. The year of networking. That's what I'm gonna call it.
I'm with you on that.
Sure.
But what'd you say?
I was gonna say, sound like a real motivational speech. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
No,
and
but it's real.
though.
It's real shit though.
This
That's
is
what
what
I'm
it
saying.
is, bro. This is what it
it's
is.
real shit,
It's
though,
real,
man.
though.
And long as we keep reminding each other of that, though, you know what I'm saying? I think the sky's the limit, you know, for us especially, bro. And anybody that is watching, like, sky's the limit for you. Don't put a lid on your success. That's where a lot of people pretty much fell at. It's like, hey, I've got to the point where I'm trying to get, and they stop. You know what I'm saying? So if you get to reach one of your goals, just have another goal. Don't put a lid on your success.
Right.
I feel that, and I'm gonna close this out, you know, with some motivation. Going into 2025, man, just as we all been kind of just saying, just be intentional about the things that you want to do. Be intentional about your personal life, your career, dreams, whatever it is that you want to do in this new year, man. Just be intentional about it. But that's it. We out.
Peace.
Till next time.
Next time. Oh, and Subscribe to the podcast
Like, comment, and subscribe.
and all that good stuff. We out.
Before we go out as well, what's your Instagram handle for the audience?
Oh, you can follow me at Bandy the Second. That's BANDYII. I'm probably gonna put it like right here, so just when you see it, it's right there.
You can follow me on IG at LLCoolRay, COOLRAY 502, and also Eyes of Elohim is my photography page. That's EYEZ OF. Elohim is EOELOHIM. So follow me on those platforms.
Cool ass.
Nigga cool as hell.
He cool as hell, ain't he?
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can follow me on Instagram at AKWallet0. My photography page is AK the Shooter, but it's THA. AK the Shooter.
Ghetto.
He's a YN, bro. He's a YN. You can follow me on Instagram at _VTerry. Again, that's _VTerry. Yeah.